Hi, welcome to my video. I'm Jennifer Roberts. This is True Divine. You're either watching me here on True Divine 44 on my YouTube channel or True Divine on my Facebook page. I post invitations for the energies of the day via tarot on both of those, and also get in there to post general monthly readings for each sign. Still getting in a bit of a routine with that, but it's getting there. So they're a little bit late. I've shortened them slightly to try and get them out in a quicker, better way for everybody. So we'll just play around with the formats. I'd appreciate any of your feedback. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Love to hear your perspectives. And again, these are general readings, so some of them might resonate with you, all of them might resonate with you, all of them might not. Take what is for you. Don't try and bend them to your will. That there'll be a reading that resonates with you along the way, because they're not personal, because they're not directed with your intent, with my intent, just to you. There will be aspects of it that maybe don't match with you, but they can still be very helpful to get a guide, to get something as sometimes a little bit of inspiration maybe to go about your day in a certain way. So take what you will. And this is for the general reading of Pisces for February 2020. Love the Pisces. I have a daughter who's Pisces, so who's awesome. So this is the general reading for Pisces anyway. So the first card I've pulled out already is the Hierophant, a major arcana, the number 5. The number 5 being, in this card, all of the elements, earth, wind, fire, water, plus the spiritual element. This guy is the divine masculine to the high priestess. This is the Pope, the Hierophant. He is the bridge of, the spiritual world to the physical world. He gives this knowledge, this knowing of ancient knowledge. The monks here on the bottom of the card have their shaved heads to simplify the fact that this knowledge goes deep within the pineal gland. This kind of knowledge is a deep knowing, a deep inner learning, a deep inner expansion, when this major arcana shares that ancient spiritual knowledge with you. He's pointing up with this hand to the spiritual realm, to the heavens, and holding on to this hand to the earthly realm, the physical 3D world. He wears a 3-tiered crown, and he has a 3-tiered staff to represent the esoteric, the esoteric, and the mesoteric. So all of the 3 different worlds, the 3 realms, he connects all of them. He's the bridge that brings in that. So with this card, Pisces, you've been going through a long expanding time, a long self-expansion. You've getting some very psychic, deep inner knowings. Also maybe from a male, or a very whether that's male or female, very divine masculine energy may be coming in from the outside in your physical to give you some of this deep knowledge, this ancient knowledge, to pass on to you. Now this is the kind of stuff that it takes time to get used to. It takes time. This major arcana knows how to draw that spiritual knowledge and use it where the high priestess uses it more in the inner worlds, more in the intuition. This guy has the capacity to draw down that spiritual knowledge and simplifies how you can use that spiritual knowledge in your daily physical 3D life, to really live it to its fullest. This is contentment in knowing the ancient arts, the ancient knowledge. So this has been happening in your past leading up to February 2020. This has been a long process. There's this firmness of this pillar and strength of this pillar. This is foundational knowledge. This is the kind of knowings that you've come into that have changed your whole outlook on the 3D world, on the spiritual world, on the possibilities of self, the possibilities of the people around you, and the kind of things that you can achieve. Yet with this card, although you can draw down that ancient knowledge from the spiritual realms to the physical realm, with this card, with this expansion, the greed and the ego is not there. It's you know how to manifest things in the physical world for the greater good and for yourself, but there's this lack of greed, there's this lack of ego. This card has nothing to do with ego and knowing more than others. This card, a lot of you might be feeling a responsibility towards others, a responsibility towards wildlife, a responsibility towards how you can construct things in this 3D world to make people feel more whole, to make people feel more connected to their true self, their higher self, to their spiritual self, to make allowances for people, to make differences in the world where there's allowances for people to be connected truly to their ancestors and their rightful ancestral knowledge. This card is a pillar of strength in both aspects, both the spiritual world and the physical world, and you're truly embodying that if this resonates with you. This is tradition, this is ancestral, long known, long taught type of knowledge, but also this kind of these knowings have been hidden for a long time. Some for their own protection, so they don't get, corrupted, like other religious books, things like that have been corrupted so much, but more so because sometimes it's been hidden and detached from us deliberately, because this kind of knowing, this kind of connection to our ancestors, to our rightful records, this kind of knowing gives us a freedom, it gives us an expansion that can't be denied and can't be controlled, and it's done very traditionally through rituals, and that's not to say that it's got to be religious rituals, goodness forbid, but the kind of rituals that are long known to prepare the mind to open up for new knowings, to prepare the heart to feel and intuit things. Things like going through your ritual of saging, or using lavender, or using some kind of incense to smudge and to lift the vibration, things like that. You've been coming into this more holistic knowledge and being able to draw that down into your 3D world, which is a beautiful thing. The second card being your present card. This is exactly what you've been doing, Pisces, where you've been drawing down this deep spiritual knowledge. You are embodying here in your present, if this resonates with you, the Queen of Pentacles, this beautiful, earthly, motherly queen, compassionate queen, but she knows how to harvest, she knows how to seed things, she knows how to time things right. She isn't greedy, but she nurtures creativity. She nurtures the physical manifestation of creativity, the physical things that we can use that nurture us, that keep us going, the foods, the homes, the cars, whatever we need to. She can facilitate this, and she knows the value of it, but she doesn't overvalue it. She knows the value of nature just as much as money. She knows the value of good food, good harvest, just as much as liking the taste of something. She's the mother earth. So there's a lot of you really embodying this beautiful balance of this divine masculine energy, having this this inner standing going on in your past leading up to this present, this divine masculine energy, and then you manifesting that into the world, whether you're male or female, in this very divine feminine, nurturing, compassionate, creative, bringer on of creation energy. So you're balancing that out beautifully with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Your third card, which has got me smiling because it's a gorgeous reading, is the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups being, again, like I said, this perfect balance, perfect alignment. Things have come into fruition for you after a long period of time, if this resonates with you. Perfect alignment, success, emotional stability, bliss. So that feeling of bliss and alignment with self, and the people around you are right, the career is right, the emotions are right, you know, you're whole. This is for, if this resonates with you, you are what I love to say is wholeness. You are a whole person. You're coming to us, you're coming to the others in the world here who come across you along their way as a whole person, as a beautiful representation of a divine masculine, divine feminine balance, and that absolutely manifesting outwardly through your aura, through this Ten of Cups, this alignment, this balance, this peace, this bliss, and you're attracting more of it. The overall card that I pulled for you is the Death card. So again, this huge spiritual and physical transformation. You've gone into the cocoon and you've come out bigger, stronger, more knowledgeable than you ever were before, stripped away of ego, stripped away of any illusions, and you're going through this transformation still. So enjoy it. This truly is, it feels peaceful, it feels right, it feels whole. This is one of the most beautiful readings I've done this month so far. I know early on into the month, but you know, this is a balanced reading. And to feel balanced in the energies that are going on right now in February is no mean feat, you know, and it's taken this knowledge to rest, to keep meditating, to keep downloading and understanding this information that's being passed on to you via your ancestors, that is your birthright to have, and you're claiming it back, continuing to go through this transformation. As to see this guy's resting, sleeping, and the Four of Swords, you know, is just like in the Four of Pentacles, this is stability. He's creating a stability in the mind, a stability. And so it's about this bridge of the mind, the body, the soul, the spiritual, the physical, and this is all happening. Yes, you know when to act as this Queen of Pentacles here, you know when to work things, you know when to put that work in, but you also have this perfect balance going on again to know when to rest, to create this bridge, to mirror this Hierophant card, this Pope card, creating this bridge between all of your worlds, between all aspects of self. So this is a truly amazing reading, Pisces, and good on you. Well done for the work that you've done to get here, to be here now in this month with these cards is a huge thing. So I'm just going to clarify one of the cards for you being the Death card. Been shuffling the deck before the reading, so give it a quick shuffle now. And out. Oh, sorry. So, the Death card. So this is huge transformation. This is, and people worry about the Death card. I'm not feeling anything, you know, ominous. This is beauty. This is, you know, this is the huge change. People won't recognize you after this month if this resonates with you, Pisces. People won't. The people who have known you before will look upon you. They'll see the colors of your aura have changed. They'll see the alignment. They'll see this peace, this bliss, this serenity, but also this drive to go forward with this new knowledge. I mean, the death upon death, this is huge transformation, along with this Ten of Cups being in perfect alignment. This is a truly expansive, knowledgeable soul who is coming into more understanding than they could have ever dreamt of before, of all of the different aspects of self, of all of the different worlds that we reside in, and bringing true peace and serenity to the people around you also. What a great representation of what we can all attain if we do the inner work, if we keep on with that inner work. No matter how hard it gets, you keep on and keeping this alignment as a goal in mind. This is a boost for anybody who is around you if this resonates with you, Pisces, because your aura, that's all I can see, that's all I can feel, is going to draw people in. It's going to want people to know what you know, to feel how you feel here with this 10 of Cups. So amazing reading, truly amazing. Couldn't pull better for pulled deliberately. So thank you for listening. Please comment. I'd love to hear from anybody who this resonates with. If you would like any personal readings, if this didn't resonate with you, or if it did and you want to delve into it deeper, please contact me with any of the contact details either above on Facebook or below on YouTube. And I'm looking forward to hearing any comments regarding this, if this resonates with you, because this is a true it's as happy for me right now sitting here, and as overwhelming for me right now reading this sitting here, as if I was there watching a birth happen. You know, that overwhelming bliss that can drive you to tears, happy tears, and that baby magic that happens during a birth, and no matter how gruesome, no matter how painful it is, the last result, the baby at the end, it's this gorgeous transformation, phoenix from the ashes kind of stuff. So brilliant. So much love, be balanced and be whole, and I'll see you again soon. Mwah.